You have only one job to do on this planet, and it is to just be yourself and be good at being yourself. Today I wanted to talk about a topic related to self-love because I think it needs to be more talked about, especially on this platform where it kind of raises more insecurities over self-love and self-acceptance. I want to ask you guys something. Since when did you become so apologetic to be yourself? Since when did you need someone else's approval to be yourself? I bet you guys were so good at being yourself when you were so little because you simply didn't care about what other people think about you and you would just go for whatever you wanted to do. And sadly, as we grow up, we get brainwashed and constantly hypnotized by society standards telling us what to do, what not to do, and we're supposed to act this way, blah, blah, blah. And we constantly feed ourselves media, education, and social media, and we constantly beat ourselves up by not having that thigh gap that she has on Instagram. One thing that Korean education taught me was to never be different. You have to be fearful to speak your voice up. You have to be scared to be a little bit quirkier, a little bit weirder. You kind of get alienated if you are. You have to dress the same way in order to blend into that homogeneous mixture of people. You have to dream the same way. There's only one way to succeed in this society, which is to study your ass off in high school, get into a top university. Major doesn't really matter. Only the university name matters. And as soon as you graduate, you get a job in a big corporate job, and then you have to settle down with a man who's like way more financially stable and who's able to buy you a house. It is insanity. It's so suffocating. It crushes who you are. It crushes your self-esteem, your self-love. I rarely got to discover who I really was until I quit my job. And I was just one of the 4,000 employees who are doing what I was supposed to do rather than adding value to the company and contributing my creativity to the company. I haven't really felt really worthy, I guess. I think it's very, very, very important to tune out the outside voices telling us what we're supposed to do, because there's no such thing as supposed to do. And I'm Leah Yu, and I came onto this earth to live Leah Yu's life, not to fulfill your supposed to do. I know some of you guys might be one of those people who constantly need that word of affirmation from your boyfriend, from your partner, to feel worthy enough, to feel complete. And that's why whenever you break up with one person, you quickly have to look for another person to fill that void and gap. Being single doesn't necessarily mean that you need to feel lonely, you need to feel incomplete. In fact, the funny thing is the longest relationship that you will ever have in your entire life is not with your husband, not with your partner, not with your parents, but it's with yourself. You can't break up with yourself. Even though you hate yourself, you have to live with it. That's why you have to constantly put effort every single day to really work with yourself. You have to constantly be honest with yourself. You have to put effort to learn who you are and accept as who you are and really cherish and love yourself. The most beautiful people I find personally is not the ones with big boobs or like big booty. It's the ones who just radiates with the glow of self-love. Like they would just so comfortably walk out of the door braless and feel no shame at all. They would rock bold red lip color inside the office and they would still be comfortable with no makeup. These elements are their little celebrations of their own self-love, and that energy is very, very beautiful, inspiring. It's unstoppable. It's like a beautiful aura that you feel. I know a lot of you guys are dealing with insecurity, self-esteem issues, and self-love. I do get emails from you guys, DMs from you guys regarding this topic, and I'm so proud of you guys already identifying you guys have issues. I think it's so much better than masking and ignoring the problem. It's actually very, very simple. You have to work every single day, check in with yourself every single day. How many times do we ask random people on the street, how are you? But we rarely get to ask ourselves that question. So, how are you?